Hello Taurus and welcome back to my channel. This is Glamour Spell Tarot and this is going to be your love and relationships reading for August 2020. Keep in mind that the energies can be interchangeable or vice versa, and also make sure to use common sense and take only what applies to your situation. I'm going to use the Dragon Oracle cards. I didn't use these cards in a while, but they have been insanely accurate for all of the readings I have done so far. Okay, let me pull one more. Yeah, very strong earth energy, but I'm not surprised because you are an earth sign. So this is the first one that came out. Earth and Water Dragon creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. Fresh start, abundance, new opportunities. This is new growth. This is absolutely gorgeous. It seems like August is going to be a fantastic month for you, Taurus. I love it. Earth Dragon clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded. Be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. How awesome is this? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm also loving it because my business partner is a Taurus, actually. So, if there is new growth and new opportunities and fresh start, this means on one hand for both of us. I'm super excited. No, I'm not a greedy person at all, and I would be super happy for him if there is a project that is totally non-related to me. So that's not an issue, but just as a thought, I got all giddy thinking that good things are going to come for him as well. A new start is coming. Oh my God, a lot of the signs had this card. A lot of the signs. This is magic, beautiful energy right here with the new moon. Actually, guys, okay. So I have decided I'm going to do a new moon reading. So we are going to do that for the new moon in Leo later this month. I'm gonna announce it on the community page. So you guys will know a little bit in advance. First time I'm going live, so I'm quite excited about it, and most probably the mask will come off because I won't be able to stay. I'm planning it to be around 45 minutes to 1 hour. So yeah. And the new moon in Virgo, so maybe something is happening around, because I'm reading the energy for August, right? So maybe something is happening, has been happening from the new moon in Cancer until it's happening the time frame, okay? It's somewhere between the new moon in Cancer, which was late July, to the new moon in Virgo, and it says here a time to give rather than take. Let me pull another one of this. Today I've been called to pull quite a bit. Wow, and the full moon in Virgo. This was earlier this year. I think that was the point where you started to understand that you are good enough. Taurus, you are good enough. Leo had one of these. It's interesting because I shuffle them very well in between the readings. So let's see. Altar. A sanctuary for your magic. Altars are as diverse as the traditions that choose them. In many paths of witchcraft, an altar contains candles, a cauldron, a cup for water, an athame, a ball of salt, a pentagram, a wand, and statues or images representing your reverence and interpretation of divine spirit. Your altar is an extension of you, a living thing reflective of your practice with sacred items that hold personal significance. Clean your altar during the new moon, replacing flowers, dusting off tools, and meditating over recent spells. Well, basically, you don't need to have a specific table for this, or when you think of an altar, something super complicated. It's just the place where you keep those things that are meaningful for you. Okay, so what we are going to do now, we are moving at the table and I'm going to open the tarot cards for you. Stay with me, Taurus. I'm actually surprised, Taurus, how many of the signs got this Moonology Oracle card this month. A new start is coming. You are one of the lucky ones. I was hearing Secret Tarot mentioning the same thing as well. A lot of the signs have got a new start this month. So, okay, the first card that popped out of the deck, the cards are not even patient enough. Truthful new beginning with the Ace of Swords. Some truth comes out. It's something that you wished for, something that you desired. It's logical, it makes sense. It makes sense to have this new beginning. It makes sense to have this truthful opportunity. You see here the hand of God somehow is something that is going to crown you. It's something that will make you feel in your power. It's going to make you happy because there are flowers there. But you have a decision to make. You do have a decision to make, and you are being asked to follow your passions. Look ahead of you, don't look back. Someone is looking back. You see her here in this painting. She's looking back. She's looking back at something. Don't look back at the past. Maybe you have been hurt in the past, and that makes you feel you're not good enough. You don't deserve beautiful things. You don't deserve better things. But this is why you have this earth dragon here. This earth dragon is a promise of clearing your path and the land around you. You are being asked to be grounded, to serve. You're being asked to give rather than take. The road ahead of you is you're being expected to give rather than take. You know, the altar is a symbol of worship. But to me, the altar can be a symbol for your home as well. In your home, for example, you keep your most prized possessions, right? So, what do you want in your life, Taurus? What do you want? Do you want to look back at the past? Or are you looking towards the future and you are taking the unknown road? What's it gonna be? No. But I think the Lovers, those are way too many. The Lovers came out. The Lovers card. Happiness. Happiness with the sun. Absolute happiness, optimism, good things coming your way. Once you manage to follow the things that you are passionate about, and don't look back. There is no point looking back. The past is the past for a reason. If there were lessons there that you had to learn, it's time for you to move on and to go towards this happiness. Definitely something is happening during the Leo season because this is a very strong card of Leo. And this month, I feel this new star that is coming is going to bring you absolute happiness. It's going to make you very happy. And you are very optimistic. But something it's holding you back, and something is dragging you back. The Lovers. Well, this card wanted to come out. And when they want to come out, they want to come out. They have a mind of their own. Beautiful soulmate twin flame connection, but it could also mean a choice. This is a card of Gemini. It could also mean a choice that you have to make. A choice between two people, between two situations. There is a strong sense of transformation here. Love that transforms you, love that makes you happy, love that gives you that vision for the future, love that gives you optimism. We have the butterfly, that's why I tell you transformation. There are certain cards in this deck where the butterfly symbol is very much present, and you have the same two angels here. Here you have one, Cupid's arrows. You're very much in love with life, in love with the opportunities that you have ahead of you. The star, a lot of major arcana cards. And this is the card of Aquarius. It might be something connected to the full moon in Aquarius that we just had yesterday. Wish fulfillment, healing, a lot of healing here, beauty. You wish upon a star. You have wished for this connection. And now that you have it, it makes you very happy. The sun card is the most beautiful card in the tarot, but equally is beautiful, the star, because it's wish fulfillment. It's something you have wished for, but something that you had to heal for. This connection you have in your life, this beautiful soulmate. Lovers is a card that stands for union as well. Let's move on and see what else. You have been feeling left out in the cold for a long time. But again, you have the butterflies there. This is a sense of transformation. You still feel something is lacking. There is a strong lack mentality. You seem to have it all, but deep down you don't feel you have it all. Although everything that is happening here has been your wish, you wished for this, you wanted it. You still don't feel it like that. Is it something that is happening in your mind? Didn't you align your thoughts? Because sometimes when we get beautiful things, it takes us a while to have that concept sink in. Does it make sense? It takes us a while to actually realize, oh yeah, I've made it. Now I have this. I wished for this. Let me enjoy it. Let me be happy. Sometimes it takes us a little bit of time. You still feel you are lacking something. What are you lacking, Taurus? Let's see what you are lacking. Let's see what is Taurus lacking? You have been very overworked. Maybe you are working a lot, but you don't feel you reap the rewards. This is a card of the 10 of Wands. It's a card of, is it the 10? Sorry, it's the 9 of Wands. Is it? Yeah, the 9 of Wands. Sorry, I had to count actually. This is the nightmare card. Something is keeping you up at night. Although you have these beautiful cards here, there is something that you look back at and it's keeping you up at night. The nightmare card. You are making nightmares. Maybe you are afraid you are not going to be able to sustain this dream that you are building for yourself. Maybe from a financial perspective, because the Five of Pentacles is related, Pentacles is in general related to your finances. You are afraid you won't be able to sustain this. You are afraid you are taking this road that is less traveled and you don't know where it's going to take you. That's why you are looking back and you're like, should I move forward or should I just stay where I am? But you're promised a new beginning. You are promised this beautiful, gorgeous new beginning. Just take it, go for it, take it. You have been manifesting so much this abundance. You know, it's like, how do they say that? Waiting for the grass to grow? And you're waiting, you're waiting, you're waiting, and you're looking at it and you're like, please, let it happen now, let it happen now, let it happen now. And then you blink for a second and the grass or the plant sprouted. And you're like, whoa, I didn't even realize this happened, because you're so focused on the fact that it's not happening that you don't see the abundance. You are wishing for this abundance. To me, those flowers, the fruits there, the food there makes me think of abundance. And you're like, when is this abundance going to come in? When is this abundance going to come in? So I'm finally happy. I feel you have a sense that you're not capable to provide for this relationship, for this happiness that you are working on. And this is what's keeping you up at night. You have to manifest from a place of calm, of peace, of positive thinking. And I'm not a huge person to encourage people to say, no, you gotta think positive and this and that. And no, but you have to heal the hurts that you have in the past, or your relationship with your finances. And there is another element here, is like, if someone is expecting from you just to provide and they don't do anything to help the process, this is where the problems come. Because that's codependency. So you're taking someone in your life that is going to be codependent to you. They're not going to be a help, a support. So you shouldn't, well, you can do whatever you want, but in my opinion, how I feel about it, it needs to be equal give and take between two individuals. It definitely has to be equal give and take. You have been waiting for this abundance. I feel this abundance is on its way. You just don't see it at this point for some reason. You just don't see it. Let's pull another card from this deck. The Hermit. Going into Hermit mode, or something that is happening now is going to be extended towards Virgo season. Virgo season starts, the sun is going to be in Virgo a little bit later this month, around the 20-something, right? So going to Hermit mode, going within, meditating, figuring out what you want. I feel this month is going to be very powerful for you, because you have the sun, which is the sun in Leo, right? And then you have the Hermit, which is the sun in Virgo. So in between all of this, you have wish fulfillment, you have this beautiful connection with the true soulmate, but still you have this sense of lack that keeps you up at night. You're like, why isn't this happening sooner? I want it to happen now. Why do I need to wait? And then the disappointment of it. You need to understand that there is divine timing. And I have been fighting this divine timing for years and years and years and years. And it's like, no, I want it now. If it happens later, I don't want it anymore. What is this bullshit? But it's because we have to learn lessons along the way. We have to understand those lessons. And the Hermit is going for enlightenment. And I feel that this enlightenment, and then again, you have the new moon in Virgo, and then you have the full moon in Virgo. So expect these events to happen between, maybe they started happening middle of last month. Once we entered around the 20th something, right? When we entered Leo season. Maybe even a little bit earlier, during Gemini season. So this situation is lasting for the past couple of months, maybe. You're going into Hermit mode to find enlightenment, to discover this enlightenment, to understand what it basically means for you. What it means to you. So let's see what the Vice Versa Tarot has to say in terms of messages. This is the only deck I use to read reversals. It's also because I'm too OCD to have my cards upside down. And if I feel like that, it's just not meant to be. But with this deck, I enjoy reading reversals because I feel the messages are intense. You might be dealing with a fire sign here, or someone with strong fire in their chart. Okay. Again, a card for Leo with the strength. Again, a card for Leo here. The deck. Strength you are required. Strength you are required. This could also be you stepping into this energy this month. Okay? So if you're not dealing with the fire sign, this is someone who follows their passions. You see how she's closing her eyes. She knows what her dreams are all about, and she follows them. She follows them till the end of the world and back. You might have this truthful new beginning with a fire sign. Something that you haven't been expecting. Maybe it's someone from your past, someone that you have dealt with. You're being asked to make a decision. Choose. You have the Two of Wands. Now you have the Two of Pentacles. You're being asked to make a decision that is going to balance you. You're being asked for balance. No one can juggle for infinity. No, that infinity symbol, it's also a sign for twin flames, soulmates, true soulmates that are meant to be in each other's lives. Well, he's juggling this. Well, he's juggling his pentacles. He doesn't even see that there is a ship that is coming in. His ships are coming in. And he has been waiting for this, but he's so focused on his juggling act that he totally misses the big picture. The smile that this kid has on its face, to me, it's a forced smile. It's like when you say, no, I'm fine, and then you throw that smile in to convince the people, but you're not convinced yourself. Do you want to be a juggler your whole life? This card wanted to come out, and I've seen it while I was shuffling. The Two of Cups. You have the Lovers, you have the Two of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful soulmate twin flame connection here. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And it's a healthy one. And it's your wish fulfillment. Wish upon a star. Okay? It's your wish fulfillment. You have the star card here. Then you see from those two cups, those two snakes come together. It makes me think of the pharmacy sign. The health. Totally makes me think of that. It's a healthy connection. But there are still some secrets. And someone is refusing to listen to their intuition. Someone is refusing to listen to what their God has to say with the High Priestess reversed. You might be dealing with a Pisces or someone with strong Pisces in their chart. This could be something that started during Pisces season, and there are still some secrets. There are still some things hidden that don't make sense. But I feel all of that, they are going to be dispersed during August, because you have here the Ace of Swords. You have the Ace of Swords. You have the key, but she's hiding the keys. Again, Two Cups, water and fire. Two Cups. Water and fire make steam. This could be a very steamy relationship that you have. Remember when I was telling you about ships waiting for your ship to come in? The Three of Wands is exactly that. And again, you have the symbol for water and fire. Something blending in together. Something blending in. You have the ability. You see in the background he has this beautiful forest. And then when you look at the back of the card, it's desert. So it's his choice at the end of the day. If he's going to nourish the land and transform this desert into a beautiful, luxuriant garden or jungle or however you want to call that, a forest, or if he's going to burn down everything. So what are you going to choose? Because behind him you have all that green. In front of him is this. So he's transforming the desert, he's transforming the emptiness. He's giving life. Now, you have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. You could be dealing with a Earth sign or someone with strong Earth in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could also be you. Maybe your interest lately has been so much into making money. Or you are dealing with someone that is all about money, 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 and their stability. They are not interested in love. They are not interested in anything else. They are interested in the money. And once you are not going to offer them that, they're going to turn their back on you. Because they have one goal. And their goal is this abundance. You don't give that to them, they're turning their back on you faster than you can imagine. Way faster than you can imagine. And there are secrets. There are secrets. You might be juggling between two people because you have the Queen of Wands here and then you have the Queen of Pentacles here. And I was telling you in the beginning, like you feel this lack. You feel like you are lacking something. Or maybe they make you feel like that you are not giving them enough. Well, the Nine of Pentacles reversed is, again, to me, the Nine of Pentacles is it's also a version of the Queen of Pentacles, right? A representation of the same type of energy. But what the Nine of Pentacles reversed is someone who's codependent. Insanely codependent. They need someone just for the money, just for the stability, just for the security that person offers them. It's not the big love. No. They're with you for the money. So I feel you're going to have to make a decision between two individuals, a decision for your happiness, and to decide exactly what your wish fulfillment is. Decision with the Lovers, decision with the Two of Wands, where you look back in the past. Maybe you look back in the past at this Queen of Wands. Decision with the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Cups, it's a decision as well. To me, the Two of Cups, it's all about coming into union and union with the true soulmate. But you got to decide clearly who that true soulmate is. Because you have this opportunity for the Ten of Cups. You have this beautiful opportunity to build a life with someone. To get married, to have emotional abundance. Look at those two people hugging each other. They have the rainbow in front of them. They have those cups full. This is your happily ever after. But you need to choose carefully who is going to offer you that. You have to be able to choose who is going to offer you that. Who is going to bring that type of energy in your life. And I feel that this energy is coming. This is interesting. Because now the Sun card came out reversed. So in making this choice, it can be a lack of vision. A lack of vision because you choose not to follow your intuition. I will need to clarify this. Oh no, is this the... Yeah, this is the Sun. If you don't choose carefully, it can go both ways. As you guys know, at the end of the day, we have free will, right? The cards give you some on the spirit and your spirit guides and your higher self. They give you certain scenarios, okay? But at the end of the day, it's you who's choosing. It's you who's choosing. And if you choose the wrong person, that beautiful sun there can transform into something not so pretty. Can transform into, how do I say this? An illusion. The High Priestess is also a card that speaks about illusions. Let me see what is with the Sun reversed. Why is the Sun reversed here? You are refusing to close a cycle. You are refusing to close a cycle. And you have to close that one with the World card reversed. You are being asked to close this cycle. Whatever has been in your past, you have to close it in order to have a new beginning, in order to have your happily ever after. Okay? Because you have been with someone who has been with their emotions all over the place. Maybe a little bit borderline. To me, the Queen of Cups reversed is someone who cannot handle emotions. Who cannot handle emotions. But you have to close that cycle. You definitely have to close it. In order to have this, then you got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So I'm going to take it as rabbit as it was here as well. You have been manifesting this. You have been manifesting for such a long time. But there is something that is holding you back. There is something that doesn't allow you to have this victory. You see in this card, it's very interesting. So when you look at the Six of Wands like this, which is in the upright position, right? This is a victory card, but when you look at the back, you don't know in this image if these people are attacking him or what's happening. Something that might have looked as a victory is not as much of a victory. It's not what you have been expecting. It's not what you have wanted. So the cards come today with the warning. It's like you need to make sure you make the new decision, the right decision. You have a beautiful opportunity for something new, for something big, for something beautiful, for happiness. But if you don't choose right, you are going to get the opposite of that. So you need to pay a lot of attention at your choices, because else you are going to feel very disappointed. Very, very, very disappointed. Very disappointed and defeated and abandoned. Taurus, at the end of the day, we all have free will. Okay? We have a true life path, but sometimes it takes turns. Sometimes it has crossroads, and there are lessons that we come into this life to learn, okay? We all have to learn them, want it or not. So today the cards give you a warning. You have two paths. What are you going to choose? Close that cycle because you have a new start coming. You have to understand you are good enough. Decide who you are going to worship. Who's worth you worshiping them. This is all I had for you, Taurus, for August 2020. Drop me a comment below and please let me know how you have resonated with this. As usual, I'm very grateful when you guys like, share, and subscribe. Keep in mind that this month I am actually going to go live a couple of times. Once I'm going to do twin flame reading, and I'm going to go live on the new moon in Leo around those days. Make sure you check the community tab, and I'm gonna provide you there with more information. I'm going to announce it in advance. So yeah, that's all I had to tell you. Good luck making this choice, making this decision. Love and light.